Okay, welcome to one of my videos. Today we're going to start moving some internal bits. So we're going to start taking the valves out and bits and pieces like that. As you can see, she's partly diminished, and overnight we left brake fluid in the, not brake fluid, brake cleaner in the bore just to help remove some of the rubbish on top of the piston that's been a bit stubborn over the years. And it evaporates, the majority of it's still there, so the rings are obviously good. I can't see underneath, the rings are pretty good. So I don't think we're going to be removing the piston, because the piston doesn't seem to need removing. So we should be okay there. Okay, we're going to start now by removing the valves, hopefully the governor assembly. Okay. As you can see, we've taken one of the valves out. This is the exhaust valve we've taken out. Look at the inlet valve, and I've discovered something very disturbing, which is sort of glad really. I've taken the exhaust valve out, and the little collet pin. I don't know if you can see this on my camera. Where is it? There it is. There. Trying to get in focus. That was halfway out the valve. So I suppose if I ran it any longer, it would have fallen out. And oh, God knows what's going to happen. So would have happened. So I've taken that valve out, and it seems okay. It's a bit messy in there. I don't know if you can see that. Wait a minute, if I go get that. There, it's a bit dirty but grubby. No scoring on the stems or anything. It's okay that sense. Well, it's not bad. But look at the thing, this valve seems a bit pitted. The seat doesn't look too bad. Don't know if you can see that. There, the seat looks doesn't look too bad. A bit pitted. I'll try and take a picture of it. Bit pitted, and the other one looks like it had a repair on it, but I'll show you that when I get that one out. So at the moment, look at that, rim looks okay. So we're going to bed them in and grind them in, clean them up and everything. I use clean up all my stuff. I use brake cleaner, which is pretty good stuff. Like it evaporates quickly, so it will get rid of everything. You have to wipe it off and everything. It just evaporates, and what it should do, isn't it? Because it's going on brakes. So that's that one. So I'm going to take out the other one now. I can't show you it because it's a very, very fiddly job. Because I've got no spring compressor, because Dad's left it in work, but never mind. So that's that. Very simple. They've got the screwdriver thing, except for turning it around and grinding it in. So I'll do the next one. Okay, we're about to remove the governor pulley thing assembly. We're about to get that out, so I've just taken a few pictures from memory, and I'll put them in the video as well. So we're going to move the governor assembly and everything. So first we're going to remove the wheel, which is the adjustment wheel, which is over here. That like knobby thing. Okay, we're going to remove that, but first we're going to take off this. There's a spring on the underside. I will show you. So you take the little tiny split pin out, which is down here somewhere. Oh, I don't know where it's gone, but I'll find it. It's down here somewhere. There it is, down there. There it is. You take that split pin out, the nut. I have known some WDs not to have that nut, but there it is there. Probably haven't replaced it because they got to line up the pins and everything, just sheer laziness. So we're going to take that nut off, and then the whole unit and the spring and everything should just come out. So this is what we do. First, you've got to take this nut off here. You can do that by unscrewing this here. So the nut comes off. Right, and then you take this like bracket off here, which is like I don't know what sort of thing you would call that. It's like a L piece or something. Then there's a spring. That's your governor adjustment spring, which was a bit black and filthy. And in theory, the rod just comes out. And that's it. That's it, all it is. I hope that helped. I don't know why it's got number 7 on it, but I'll clean it up and take a picture of that to show you. So it's pretty simple piece of kit, without just adjust your throttle and everything. I don't know if you see that, a split pin hole in it. So that just comes out. I've taken the governor assembly and I put it back together off the engine so I don't lose any pieces. And just to be warned, this pin here will take, trust me, it took me a while just to put this back in here. It took me a few minutes, but it felt like a while, trust me. And it's a very simple unit, and you've got to go in that sort of way. If you don't go in the way, I put it there just to sort of lose it, but I won't be doing a video of trying to put the pin back in, because it'll just take me literally forever. So that's that. Next, take the governor arm out. I've got the governor assembly, well, not the governor assembly, but the governor rod out. It looks like someone's gnarled it. Someone's tried to get it out before, with not much success. So it's a bit gnarled, so it's a bit tricky. But I had to be gentle with it, and it came out eventually. Here's the rod. That end there is a bit gnarled. I don't know if you can see it. I might go around and see when Dad comes back if he'll sort it over a bit of a file and everything. Okay, but fortunately that end is not, it's in between these, I don't know if you can see that, there's like a little dot there and a little dot there. So it goes in between those, so it's not too bad. That's not riding on that. That's only, it's got to go through there when it's coming out. And over here, here's the governor assembly. It's all mucky at the top here, and then it's a bit oily at the bottom. So we're going to clean it up, because it doesn't look like it, but that's actually meant to be brass. So I was quite intrigued to see it's a bit dirty. That's where your thing would go through, your pulley. So it basically work a bit like that. So you go that way and that way. As the governor comes out, that goes that way, slows the engine down, speeds the engine up, goes that way. So pretty simple. I'm going to take the governor assembly out now. So I'll see. I've got the cam gear out, which is a pretty simple job. It's basically, you take your governor linkage off. Take your governor linkage off, which is here, situated here. And you slide a bar out here. And it's like brass, it just pulls out, just gently drops out. You take it out through here. And then all you got to do, you got to take the valve so take the cam gear out. And then what you do is there's like a little piece of metal that goes in there, like a slug. I'll get it. I should take a picture of it and everything. And that goes in there. That will operate the governor. So as they go out, metal comes out, shuts the butterfly, and so on. So what happens is, to take the cam gear out, you've got to lift the two lugs up, which are these bits in here. I don't know if you can see that. They're in there. I'll take a picture of those as well. And you take those out. You lift. No, you don't take them out. You lift them up, and you just slide the cam gear out. And that's all it is. I'm not going to take it any further apart than that, because they've got like special pins with splits in. So I don't want to just break those and disturb those. Other than that, it's a pretty hefty piece of metal. We're just going to clean it up. The gears are looking absolutely remarkable. So they are okay. Got your part number and everything. So we're going to clean those up. And that's going to be a pretty simple job. Okay. And hopefully we'll just try and leave it at that. Might take a few more pieces off. I can't see what there is. The flywheel will come off. So Dad's going to attempt to take the flywheel off. I mean attempt. Because knowing our luck, the flywheel key will break. So the head will shear clean off, which is bound to happen. Just brings back fond memories of my day. But there you go. Thank you. Okay, well I've been stripping the engine a bit more. I've taken the cam gear out, as you've seen, and I've been cleaning out, degreasing some of the parts and everything. Clean that. I've just been sorting out the head, which is a bit filthy, to say the least of things. Bit filthy. Taking the starting handle apart, so that's okay for painting. And now we're taking the flywheel key out. So Dad's sanding down and filing it. So I've been cleaning everything up. It does look a bit empty in there now, doesn't it? Okay. The flywheel is leaving the engine. In theory. After a slight mishap of it being broken, flush, we drilled it out. Well, I say we, Dad drilled it out. And now it's getting the back of it. Hopefully you have a flow at the end of this, but judging by how it's all going, it should just come off.
No, all of it really. Well, you know, the thing is, you're trying to explain on what that's dividing really. if you like. So that's Anthony's playing against Florence. Hello, Florence.
Hello.
Hello, where are you ringing us from, Florence?
From wrestling.
And are you a wrestling fan yourself?
I need a brass drift.
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to take the flywheel off. Dad has collapsed it kindly, and I've got the honours of trying to yank the thing off. Hopefully she'll come off. Let's give it a go. Oh, look at that. Wouldn't you believe that? It just slides off. Oh, she's a fair old lump, this thing is. Look at that one bare shaft, and it's on my leg. Sorry for the poor cameraing, but I've got a flywheel on my leg. Well, that should make it easier to clean up, and hopefully that as well. So that's a success, isn't it, to end the episode on. So that's that.